Acidity, gas, indigestion, bloating, feeling heaviness in your stomach all the time. If you are also suffering from these problems and you're really fed up of taking those anti-acid tablets or syrups and you want a permanent solution to this problem, do watch this video till end, because I'm going to share 5 very simple steps that you can include in your day-to-day life, which is not a rocket science, which is no herb, no medicine, nothing at all. Just 5 simple changes in your lifestyle. And trust me, these 5 simple changes are going to bless you with a life without bloating, gas, acidity, and indigestion. So do watch this video till end. Namaste, Hari Om, I'm Acharya Pratishtha. In the last Sunday video, I shared an instant relief tip from the problem of gas and bloating, which was applying a very important herb at your navel. And if you have not seen that video, do watch that video. This was that video, and I'll be sharing the link at the description box. So in that video, we learned how instead of taking an anti-acid tablet during that time when you have an acid attack, how you can cure it naturally. But today, what we are going to learn is what you can do in your day-to-day life, like a prolonged practice, so that you don't need to actually come to that situation where you get an acid attack and you have to take a medicine or even apply that herb at your navel, which I shared in the last video. So let's start with one and first and most important tip. First and most important thing is fix your meal time. It is so important. Now, 90% of people who suffer from acidity, gas, and digestion, they take their meals at different timings. So it's like if you're taking lunch today at 1, make sure you take lunch tomorrow also at 1. But generally what people do, you're taking lunch at 1 today, tomorrow you're taking it at 2, next you're taking it at 2:30. So time changes, and you will notice, most of you, that yes, this is a problem. We all are doing this every day. So make sure that you fix time of your each meal. So let's say 9 is the breakfast, 1 is the lunch, and 7 is the dinner. So stick to it and take it every day at the same time. Now what happens, Guruma, if we cannot take lunch at the same time next day? Skip your lunch that day. Trust me, skip it. Take it next day at the same time. Slowly it will become a habit, and 95% of your problem will be gone with this one very simple habit. Second thing, always eat half of your hunger. So when I say half of your hunger, it simply means if you're hungry and you feel like I'm going to eat 2 chapatis today, take only one, eat only 1 chapati. If you want to eat a big bowl of rice, take only half. So eat half of your hunger. Or if you are not sure whether this is half of my hunger or not, then just check your meals every day. So if you're taking 4 chapatis every day, start taking 2. If you are taking 2 chapatis every day, start taking 1. Why is it important? As per Ayurveda, we should fill, see, yes, that's your stomach. Half of your stomach shall be filled with food, 1/4 with water, and 1/4 space should be left for the circulation of air. So I say it all the time, if you don't leave space for air, you leave air, which means you have gas and bloating and you keep on farting or burping all the time. So we need to leave space for the air to circulate. So we follow a very simple Bharat Yoga rule. It's an amazing rule, and if you start following it, anyway, you will never leave, you won't need to even talk about acidity and gas. So what's that rule? Let's say if I take my lunch every day at 1:30, so at 1 I'm going to drink 2 glasses of water. At 1:15 I'm going to take all my raw food, which is salads, and at 1:30 I'm going to eat with my spine straight, so that I eat only half of my hunger. Now this one simple habit of Bharat Yoga has changed lives of millions. If you can also follow this habit, you will definitely eat half of your hunger. Next point. Third is you must sit in Vajrasan just after your meal. Now, sitting in Vajrasan, the name itself is, we say it yatha nam tatha guna. Name is telling the entire story. So it makes your digestion like a vajra, so strong that you don't need to even think about acidity, gas, and bloating. So sit in Vajrasan as long as comfortable. I hope you won't be able to sit more than 30 seconds. And when you sit in Vajrasan, perform Vayu Mudra. Now, how do we do Vayu Mudra? Take the tip of your first finger and place it at the root of your thumb. Now, fold your thumb. Remaining three fingers are gonna stay straight, okay? And you place this at your knees this way so that palms are facing upward and not downward. So sit in this position and in Vajrasan for let's say 30 seconds, and then you are done. Now, the fourth step is very important. After performing Vajrasan with Vayu Mudra just after your meal, then do not become a couch potato. Do not sit, stand up and do mild walking. So, when I say mild walking, it just simply means tehelna. So, you don't have to walk fast or with energy. It's just like mild walking after your meal, and then Vajrasan and Vayu Mudra, and then mild walking 20 minutes. So if you follow this rule, let's say you're taking 3 meals a day, and after every meal you're walking for 20 minutes. So it's 60 minutes every day, which means 6,000 steps of walking. So anyway, that will help you not only in bidding a farewell to digestion issues and acidity and gas, but also in weight loss also. So make sure you follow this fourth step. Now the fifth step is very important, and fifth step is finish your meal by 7 p.m., which means your last meal. So make sure you're done with your dinner by 7. Do not eat anything after 7 p.m. Whatever we eat after 7 p.m., it doesn't have any nutritional value. It just become a medium to weight gain and bloating and gas and vat related problems. So make sure your kitchen is closed by 7, because our entire digestive system works in coordination with sunlight. So once sun is gone, kitchen is gone, food is gone. Now, one question that many people ask me, though that's not a part of these 5 rules that I shared with you just now. So I think 5 rules are very clear to everyone. One question that many people ask me, do people who suffer from acidity, gas, and indigestion, can they follow an intermittent fasting? I would say no. It's not recommended to follow intermittent fasting, especially to those people who suffer from acidity, gas, and indigestion. It is suggested. See, one rule doesn't go for everyone. So I'm not saying that intermittent fasting is wrong. Fasting is a concept of your Sanatan Sanskriti, Indian culture. But here I'm talking about particular problems. So if you suffer from anything, any problem related to your digestion, especially bloating and gas and acidity, so it is recommended that you don't give very long gaps between your meals. So as I said, first meal at 9, second at 1, and then last at 7, right? So 7 to 9 is simple 14 hours gap without declaring it intermittent, which is like 16 hours, 20 hours, or even more. So, ideal gap is like 14 hours if you're taking last meal at 7 and then you're taking first meal at 9 in the morning. So, there is an ideal gap of 12 hours, 14 hours, which is more than enough for you. So, you don't need to go for any other fasting. Make sure that you're eating on time and you're following these 5 very simple steps. Now, I'm getting lots and lots of messages from all of you. हमारी सभी वीडियोस को आप भारत योगा यूट्यूब चैनल पर देख सकते हैं, जहां हम 1.7 million of family हैं and still counting. And this is an English channel, so I share videos in English. But if you have any question, any query, any doubt, any problem related to your health, related to your physical or mental health, related to your life, related to Indian culture, don't hesitate to send us your questions and your queries, and we are always here to help you. Do stay connected, do stay tuned, and keep sharing these videos with your loved ones. Our team really works hard to bring these videos to you, but all that you can do is share these videos with your loved ones and also follow whatever is taught in these videos and adapt it as a lifestyle. Lots of love, light, and blessings. Stay happy, stay healthy. Namaste. Hari Om.